everybody. It is just me today. Gianela is back in the States for work, but I'm still going on an adventure. I'm gonna go check out the sea town of Brighton. As you can imagine, Gianela normally does all of our planning, so there's no telling what I'm gonna get up to today. I haven't planned literally anything. I'm gonna look at that on the train. It's about an hour train ride, and our train leaves in an hour. So let's get packing. We're gonna take the drone again today. In the month and a half we've been here, I haven't had a chance to fly it yet because it's been rainy and cloudy. Today is supposed to be a clear, sunny day in Brighton, so I'm gonna take it. It weighs like probably 10 pounds, which sucks to carry around when we can't use it. So hopefully today we can. I'm gonna be in Brighton all day. There's a beach, so if we have any time to kill, I'm taking a book. Headphones. Sunglasses. Umbrella, because you never know. And that should be about it. Hopefully we've got it all. Also today I thought it would be fun to give myself a little bit of a challenge. We are going to see if we can keep our total spending for the day, food, train, activities, all of that under 50 pounds, which I think is reasonable for a day trip or a weekend getaway. So I don't have any food in the apartment, so I'm gonna have to buy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I've got to buy my train ticket out there, my train ticket back. I know of at least one attraction in Brighton that I'm going to want to pay for, so I'll keep track of it all and let you know. At the last minute, I grabbed a few extra items. I found a banana, I found a Nutri-Grain bar, so that will be snacks or breakfast today. I added a bottle of water because we don't want to have to pay for extra water. And, the second battery for this camera because I don't want to have my camera die. And I think that's it. So we're headed to London Bridge train station right now to catch our 7:11 train. This train is about an hour and 15 minutes, and I'm already starving. There was no food at the train station, so I'm gonna have to dip into my reserves. I'll eat the banana and the Nutri-Grain bar.
Please mind the gap between the train and the car.
We have made it to Brighton. So I'm currently kind of at the beach. I'm walking on the, I don't know what you would call this, the boardwalk maybe? And it's like a 10-minute walk from the train station, which isn't bad. And I am actually headed right over there. That is the Brighton Pier, which is supposed to be one of the best things to do here. I don't know if it's open yet since it is only 8:30 in the morning, but we're gonna go see. as I'm heading to the pier over there, I saw a little cutout thing here called the donut groin? Donut something. That is supposed to be a donut. I don't know if I buy that that's a donut. Anyways, it looks like the pier might be open. I've seen some rides going. We're gonna go see and see if it costs money. We don't want to spend any money today. Closed for another hour and a half. So, plan B. We're gonna go walk up and down the beach and see what we can find. There's supposed to be a cool underwall walk maybe this way. Like I said at the beginning of this video, Gianela normally plans everything, so we're gonna do a lot of meandering today. This isn't your traditional white sandy beach. Instead, it's full of tiny pebbles and rocks. But still, it's a beach. Who would have thought there would be a beach an hour from London? Granted, it's pretty cold right now, so there aren't a whole lot of people out here tanning. But nonetheless, we're at a beach. If Gianela was here, her and I would dominate on the volleyball courts. I realized after about 3/4 of a mile on the beach that it is very difficult to walk on those rocks, just like you would imagine a normal beach. This might even be more difficult because the rocks are very slippery. They're not packed down like sand would be at this time. So I'm back up here on the street, walking all the way to the end of the beach. There's supposed to be a marina that I'm gonna go check out. And then I think at 10, all the attractions back at the pier and the Royal Pavilion open. So we're gonna wait till 10. I think that's the marina right in front of us. I think I found the marina. I have found the marina, and it seems like a great place to put the drone up, but I want to get out there, closer to the ocean, because the marina is full of shops and restaurants, and they're probably not going to appreciate the drone. So I may come back here later to do some shopping, but it is 9:30 now, so I think we're gonna start walking back to the pier and see if there's anywhere to put the drone up between here and there. This one's for sale. Okay, now we're actually heading back to the pier. I found the spot. I think we're gonna put the drone up from here. Still debating it, but I don't think there's a much better place than this. We were just back there in the marina. The pier is all the way down there. But I'm on this wall break with nobody else. And I don't know if you can tell yet, but there are probably 3 dozen sailboats out there. I think there's some kind of race going on today. So I'm gonna get to the end of this walk and see what it looks like, and I might put the drone up. Unfortunately, I decided it's probably not the best time to put the drone up. I got way out here on this walkway, and as you can probably hear, it is quite windy. Wind and drones don't go well together, and I'm quite a ways away from any solid land. So if the drone were to, let's say, fall out of the sky where I was, it would land in the ocean, which I'm not going to get. So I think if it's this windy, I'd prefer to just fly it over land, which hopefully we'll have the opportunity to do that later today. But for now, we're headed back to the pier. We're back to the pier. As you could probably tell, there wasn't a lot going on at the pier. It just opened and it's a little chilly right now, so that's to be expected. For now though, I'm headed to the Royal Pavilion, which is probably the most famous attraction here in Brighton. I haven't quite figured out what it is yet, so I will let you know when I get there and do some research. I might stop along the way to get some more breakfast though, because I'm kind of hungry. This building back here is the Royal Pavilion. Let's go check it out. Just finished the tour of the Royal Pavilion behind me, and again, it was a really good tour. Unfortunately, we couldn't take videos or photos, so I'll try to find some pictures online like we did for Windsor last week and add them in now. But basically, the Royal Pavilion was George IV's kind of pleasure palace is what the audio guide called it. It doesn't look very British. It is actually designed in an Indian style, but inside was really unique. It was completely Chinese decorated. Yeah, you got that right. So, kind of a strange building, but it was really cool. The audio guide again was very good. I'd say it was worth the £17 that I paid. Now, I think I'm gonna go find something called the Lanes, some shopping center, just a window shop. I think I found the shopping street. This is by far the most people I've seen all day. I decided shopping was not for me. I'm gonna head back to the beach and then catch a bus out of the city to go hiking, quote unquote hiking. We'll see what's out there. The bus doesn't come for another 7 minutes, so I'm gonna go watch some basketball. This is gonna be perfect. There's just green rolling hills as far as you can see. This might be my favorite place in England so far. I honestly don't really know where I'm walking to, but there is this obvious footpath that people have been walking on, and so I'm just gonna follow it. We'll see where I end up. My footpath ended, so I doubled back and found another one that more people have been walking on. So we'll see where this one leads us to. All those white dots on that hill, they're sheep. Look at this. All these sheep and no fences. I could go up and touch the sheep if I wanted to. Something I haven't mentioned yet is that the bus that I took to come out here only runs or only stops here every 2 hours. So my train back to London leaves Brighton at 10 after 6, and the next train or the next bus that stops here leaves at 4. So if I miss the 4 o'clock bus, which is in like an hour and a half, then the next bus doesn't stop here until 6. So I have to be back at the bus stop by, it's actually 3:50. So at some point, if I don't reach my destination, I have to just turn around. We're hoping that's not the case though. I'm a pretty fast walker. I'm also rushing to beat the sun because, as you can see, it is setting. By my calculations, I've got like an hour before sunset, so I do want to get the drone up to get some awesome shots. I'm gonna see what's at the top of this hill, and then I'll make my decision on when and where we put the drone up. All right, change of plans. I just saw a signpost back there that said I'm on the South Downs route. I looked it up online, and it's a 2-day hike. It's supposed to take like 10 hours. So I'm gonna stop here, put the drone up, and then head back to the bus stop. Well, there's been a change of plans yet again. I got the drone all set up, had the controller synced up, everything was on. I was ready to take off, and a lady on her horse came riding by and told me that if I didn't put the drone away, the farmer here would come and shoot me. Because all of those sheep that I was showing you earlier, they're all pregnant, and the drone would scare them. So I decided to put the drone away. She was nice enough though to recommend going over to this area over here, because as you can see, there are no sheep over there. I am pressed for time, but I'm doing it for the drone footage. That's what I keep telling myself. I'm sorry everyone, I had to call it. No drone footage today. I don't want to scare the sheep, and I don't want to go into people's private property. So I'm headed back to the bus stop for now. I think I'm gonna have some extra time when I get there, so I might take another short route if that's possible. But sadly, no drone footage today. Whenever Gianela and I come back here another day, we will have a better plan and we'll get some drone shots. Hope you understand. So I should have done some more research before I got here. I found out there's a whole other side of this complex, if you will, behind me. So this general area is called the Devil's Dyke, and it's basically a national park. And the reason it's called that is because it's rumored that the devil himself is buried here. Now, I didn't see any mention of that on the side that I hiked today, and that's because I think it's right over there. Through those trees, down the hill. I can't confirm that, but I wish I would have taken this route and looked at the paths before I took off today. But like I said this morning, Gianela normally does the planning, and I just kind of winged it today. So I still saw some great views, great rolling hills. Just wish I would have reached a destination, but that's okay. My bus leaves here in like 30 minutes, so I'm gonna go find somewhere to sit down and take a break because I have walked 13 miles so far today. 30,000 steps, I think. So my legs are a little bit tired. I still have a couple of hours before my train leaves back to London, but we're too far out in the country for me to get back to Brighton by myself, so I just have to wait on the bus. It is getting a bit chilly out here. It's currently 45 degrees. I didn't dress for this. My train is leaving from the station in 45 minutes, so I'm gonna head that way, try to pick up some food, spend my last couple of pounds, and then head back to London. It's been a great day in Brighton. Highly recommend anyone to come check it out. I found an even earlier train right here. It leaves like 45 minutes ahead of my scheduled train, and I got a bagel for dinner. So things are looking up. We're gonna hop on this and it should take us pretty close to home. And that'll be it. I should go to the grocery store tonight, but that's not gonna happen. I am dead tired. So thanks for coming along. Unfortunately, Gianela is not going to be back until a week from Monday, so she won't be here for next weekend's vlog either. I don't have anything planned yet, but I'm sure I will find something to do. Until then, see ya!